Hello everyone, my name is Pixel. In these current trying times, I was hoping to lighten the mood a little bit by showing off one of my new Bionicle mock. This is, well at the moment, it is an unnamed Toa of Iron that I created using, managed to scrap together from a variety of parts and stuff that I've been able to get in my LEGO collection. Uh, and today I was hoping that I could share the build and the parts and the design with you all so that you might be able to either create a Toa of Iron of your own or, well, just maybe add him into your little collection. Hopefully by the time I get this video finished, I will have a proper name for him, which I will put in the description below. With that said, I will now be going over the parts that are required to build my unnamed Toa of Iron, starting now. So these are all the parts you're going to need to build the unnamed Toa of Iron. The parts specifically that you're going to need are as follows. Firstly, you're going to need one Hero Factory size small torso, which would be this dude right here. That part right there is what you're going to need. That's the size small torso. Next, you're going to need 4 of these Hero Factory ball and socket joint limbs right here in gray. Next, you're going to need these 2 Hero Factory ball and socket joint lower arm parts here. Those are for the lower arms. And then for the lower legs, you're going to need these 2 slightly longer Hero Factory ball and socket joint limbs. Next up are the feet, which are these 2 Type 2 Hero Factory feet parts in metallic silver. Then you're going to need for the hands these 2 metallic silver Hero Factory fists with the 4 fingers. And lastly, you're going to need these 2 parts right here, which are actually, from the, I believe, 2016, Bionicle set, Mass Maker versus Skull Grinder. If any of you have the set, you'll know that this is actually the Skull Grinder's head and mask. So you need both of those to use for that mask of the unnamed Toa of Iron. All right, next up for the armor, you're going to need 4 Hero Factory size 4 armor pieces, 2 of which are in neon dark orange, and the other 2 are in metallic silver. And those parts are going to be these guys right here, and this thing right here. And I know this is not metallic silver. I know this isn't metallic silver. It's just that in the process of taking them apart, I misplaced the other one of these. So I had to pull this out as backup. They're both supposed to be metallic silver, so just keep that in mind. Just ignore my fumble with the parts there, please. Thank you. All right, next up, you're going to need 4 size 5 armor pieces, also in neon dark orange. That means you need one of these, both of these, and yes, I will say it again, this is not in the neon orange, dark orange color like this one is. I know it's in red. Again, it's not that I fumbled the part, it's that I only had one of these right here. I only had one of these right here. And so I had to improvise and use a red one, but they're supposed to both be in this dark neon orange color. So yeah. You will also need 1 shoulder armor piece in metallic silver, this right here. And you'll also need 2 rounded Hero Factory shoulder armor pieces in gunmetal gray, or pearl black, gray, whatever the color is. These guys right here, these dudes right here. All right, lastly, you're going to need 1 full armor torso piece or part, and 1 of these Bionicle armor covers. Both of these are in metallic silver. Yeah, you're also gonna need one of these little parts right here. It's basically it's 3 pinholes with a ball joint connector piece in the middle. That's in the back. That connects the back plate to the body, which you'll see in the video. That'd be all the parts to cover. I'll go over the parts for the sword and what these guys are in the building process video, which is going to be right about now. In order to begin the building process of remaking the Toa of Iron that I created, I'm going to start with the Hero Factory size small body. Take these boys right here. Yep, these guys right there. And we're just going to snap them on here like so. Like that. Next up are the other limbs. You're going to need two of these long boys right here with the double pins in the double pins in the limb, and then you need two of these guys right here. Yeah, if it wasn't already obvious, I'm not used to talking. My throat's betraying me. All right, two Type 2 Hero Factory feet in metallic silver, and two four-fingered Hero Factory fists in metallic silver. Alright, finally we have the head and the mask, which, as I said before, are from the Skull Grinder. So Skull Grinder's head goes on the top, and then comes his mask, just like that. One last thing, one important thing to do here, real quick. This little doodad right here, put the two of these in there, so that looks like this, and then snap that onto his back, right about here. Yeah? Okay, right there. There we go. Okay. Now for the armor. Now we move the armor. All right, so first things first, shoulders. You're going to take one of these right here, one of these guys right here, one of these rounded shoulder pads right here, and snap it on so that it looks like this on the inside. And then you're just going to snap that onto his shoulder like this. Go back to the same with the other one. And there. As for the lower arms, simple enough. So you need these two guys right here. The shoulder armor part, which is now going to be put on the shoulder, and the other type 3 metallic silver. I think it's type 3. Again, I don't quite remember. Next up, we're going to do the lower legs, which is going to be these boys right here. 2 in metallic silver and 2 in what's supposed to be this neon clear orange piece, but as you can see, I'm substituting a red part because I don't actually have the other orange part. Alright, the leg arm should look like this. Okay, next is the chest plate, which you're going to need these two guys right here. You're going to take this and slot these 2 pegs into the 2 pinholes. Not like, don't jam it in there, but just get it in there enough so that it stays on the chest piece. So that's, not jammed all the way in there, because I don't think this fits on there quite as snugly as I would like it to, but chest piece should look like that. Chest piece should look like that. Finally, so remember, this is a metallic silver, and this goes on the back side as the back plate. Next up, 1 shield with a blue pin / axle peg. Turn the fist sideways and slide that in. There you have a shield. There's a shield. All right, now real quick thing: the sword. You need that. Another one of these little half and half pegs, except in black. One of these little sword blades. 2 of these, I'm assuming they're like Ninjago scythe blades. At least that's where I remember they come from. One of these little axle rod extender pieces. One of these things. I have no idea what it's called. It's just a greebly, in my opinion. One of these things, which is, I got this off of I believe it was 2016 Galley remake when they remade the Bionicles back in 2016. I got them from one of those. Black rod that is exactly 4 studs in length. This is a 4 length stud black rod, so it should fit. As you can see, it is exactly 4 studs long. So yeah, 4 stud long black rod. this into here, put that into there. This slides up here, and this is here to give a little bit of space because it doesn't actually fit when you put these on. This little part digs into the hand, and it doesn't actually let it slide in all the way onto his hand. But yeah, just put them both onto here. Make sure that the curved part lines up with this little part right here, which I think looks really, really awesome. This is just to put on the very end as like a pommel kind of thing. So, or I don't know, the end part, whatever. So slap that in there, and then you take this peg and you slide that on the other side of his fist, like so. And with that, you have now completed my unnamed Toa of Iron build. I do plan on making another video for some of the other Bionicle mocks that I've created while I've been stuck in the house due to the coronavirus, all that jazz, and hoo-ha. Really make my day if some other people found my creations enjoyable or interesting. I'll let you guys decide which one I'm going to review next. Either my unnamed Toa of Magnetism or my unnamed Toa of Psionics. Hopefully by the time I come out with both their videos, I'll have come up with a name for both of them. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it all. I hope it wasn't too long and boring. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later.